Well, I'm always following my highest excitement.
Are you sure?
Well, I think so, because I
You
always
think so now.
Well, right.
With one sentence, I got you to doubt it.
Oh. The result is often difficulties. So
Define difficulties.
for instance, do you want to go to the forest and go hiking? Yes, that sounds awesome. Let's do that. And
Yes.
then poison
then?
ivy.
And then what?
Poison ivy, you know.
So what? So what? So what?
Well,
why are you defining that as a negative?
Well, because it debilitating, you know.
And why are you defining that as a negative? How do you know that you didn't need to be debilitated at that moment so that you would pay attention to something that otherwise would have gone right past you?
Well,
How do you know?
I don't know.
Thank you. That's the point. You don't know. So stop pretending you do.
So
Stop pretending you know what everything happens for, because you don't. You may never know. But you have to trust that whatever happens is happening to teach you something in a positive way or to serve you in a positive way. If you don't go in with that attitude, you will only get a negative result. If you define something as not belonging, if you define it automatically as negative, you will only get a debilitating result. You will not understand what the debilitation might be for. To use your kinds of examples, let's say you wish to get somewhere on your planet and you need to drive one of your automobiles and you become what you humans call stuck in a traffic jam. So what? Most of you need to learn the power of the two-word meditation. So what? Because how do you know that if you had been allowed to zoom down the freeway, you wouldn't have collided with another car? How do you know that by sitting in traffic at that moment, not moving forward, that somebody in another car isn't looking over at you, having had a horrible day, and they see you sitting there being happy that you're stuck in traffic, smiling and singing, and you brighten their day and you make all the difference in their world? How do you know that's not what it was for? You don't. So stop trying to know what everything is for, and you'll have a much happier life.
So
There is a bumper sticker on your planet that sums it all up. Ever since I gave up hope, I feel much better. Anything that happens, happens for a reason. You may not prefer it, but recognizing that something is not what you prefer doesn't mean it's not serving you in a positive way somehow. You have to stay in the state that allows you to know it serves you in a positive way in order for you to get a positive benefit, even if you never intellectually know that that person in the other car saw you singing. You may never know that, but you have to know there was a reason why you were stuck in the traffic jam. You have to know there's a reason why when you walked into the forest, you got poison ivy. Now, yes, it can be as simple a lesson as, watch where you're going, dummy. But it's still a lesson, and it still serves you in a positive way, because next time, you'll avoid it. So you have to look at it from a positive point of view, because if you don't, you will only repeat the negative cycle over and over and over and over and over and over and over, because that's all you're seeing, because you haven't let go of the idea that it served you in a positive way. So you're the one focusing on the negative energy that keeps you locked into negative experiences, into negative reflections.
Of course.